Hello students, let us continue with the another part of the same chapter, that is chapter number 8, Age of Adolescence. In this part we are going to cover about the adolescence and puberty. What is adolescence and what is puberty, and what kind of changes are found at this age that we are going to discuss. Let us summarize the endocrine system that we studied in part 1. The endocrine system is a system which is composed of endocrine gland. The list of endocrine gland that we studied are pituitary gland, pancreas, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, ovaries in females and testes in male. Let us start with the pituitary gland. This pituitary gland is located at the base of the brain, and the hormone released by this pituitary gland is thyroid stimulating hormone TSH. This TSH stimulates the growth and functioning of the thyroid gland, and growth hormone is responsible for the growth and development of the body. Next is thyroid gland. One more thing about the pituitary gland, it is known as master gland because it controls all the endocrine glands. Next is thyroid gland. It is located at the base of the throat, and the hormone released by this thyroid gland is thyroxine, and this thyroxine regulates the body metabolism, and it is also important for the growth and development. If this hormone is not secreted in appropriate amount, then it may result into swelling of the neck, which is termed as goiter disease. Next is adrenal gland. This adrenal gland releases the hormone known as adrenaline. This adrenaline is a hormone of emergency. Why it is known as emergency hormone? Because it helps in the defense of the body in emergency situation. After that, pancreas is there. This pancreas is located near the liver, and the hormone released by this pancreas is insulin and glucagon. Insulin reduces the blood sugar level, while glucagon raises the blood sugar level. Actually blood sugar level should be at normal range. तो ये नॉर्मल रेंज पे लाने के लिए ये दोनों हार्मोन रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. Whenever blood sugar level raises up, insulin hormone will bring that level to the normal range, and when the blood sugar level falls under the normal range, then this glucagon hormone releases and it brings back that blood sugar level to the normal level. ये काम ये दोनों हार्मोन का है. एक कम करके नॉर्मल पे लाता है और ये ग्लूकागोन उसको बढ़ा के उसको नॉर्मल रेंज पे लाएगा. आफ्टर दैट ओवरीज आर देयर. दिस ओवरीज आर प्रेजेंट इन द फीमेल. 2 ovaries are there. In the females, it is located in the pelvic region, and the hormone released by this ovaries are estrogen and progesterone. This estrogen and progesterone controls the development of secondary sexual characters as well as primary sexual characters. Then testes in male. Testes are also known as testicles. 2 testicles are there in case of male. It is located in the male genital area, and the hormone released by this testis is testosterone. This testosterone controls the development of secondary sexual characteristic as well as primary sexual characteristics. With this endocrine system we discussed in very short over here. Now we will discuss the rest part, that is adolescence and puberty. Now we will see about these 2 terms, adolescence and puberty. Adolescence is the period of transition from childhood to the adulthood. मतलब from 10 to 19 age, it is said to be the adolescence period. And the human which is undergoing through this age are known as adolescent or teenagers. Next is puberty. It is the period of growth in which an individual becomes sexually mature and achieves reproductive maturity is called as puberty period. In short, we can say that puberty period is the process of sexual maturation, where reproductive organs, that is ovaries in case of female and testes in case of male, becomes mature enough to produce gamete, that is sperm and ovum, sperm by the testes and ovum by the ovaries. I hope this definition is understood to you. Adolescence and puberty. Now let us see in detail about the adolescence. The boys and girls passing from this period are called adolescent, or in general they are known as teenagers. Adolescence period is ranging between 10 to 19 years, that is defined by the WHO, that is World Health Organization. Adolescent becomes sexually mature to achieve reproductive maturity. Matlab that puberty period starts from this adolescence period itself. So we can say that adolescent humans go through the puberty period, that is the process of sexual maturation. In some individuals, puberty may extend few years beyond or before. That depends on individual to individual. Adolescent also exhibit secondary sexual characters because it is also accompanied by the puberty period. What are secondary sexual characters? That we will discuss afterwards. Now let us see what is puberty. The age at which the sex hormones begin to produce and the boys and girls become sexually mature. It means now the reproductive organs of boys and girls are enough mature to produce gametes, sperm in case of male, or we can say boys, and ovum in case of girls, and now able to reproduce. The puberty period starts around at the age of 13 to 14 years in case of boys, while in case of girls it starts around 10 to 12 years. In males, puberty begins with the production of hormone testosterone by the testes. This testosterone brings about the production of male gametes, that is sperms, via the process of spermatogenesis. This testosterone is also responsible for the secondary sexual characters in males, while the progesterone and estrogen, which are the female sex hormones, are responsible for the production of ovum from the ovaries. This ovum is the female gamete. Remember this, ovum is the female gamete and sperms are the male gametes. These ovum are produced via the ovaries, while the sperms are produced by the testes. These female sex hormones, that are estrogen and progesterone, along with the production of ovum, these are also responsible for the secondary sexual characters in female. Now let us see what are primary sexual characters and what are secondary sexual characters. The characters that are present from the birth are called primary sexual characters. It means these are the characters through which one can identify that the baby is a boy or girl. जैसे कि in case of boys, presence of penis and testes are the primary sexual characters, while in case of girls, presence of ovaries are the primary sexual characteristic. Then the characters that developed at the puberty are called secondary sexual characters. सेकेंडरी सेक्सुअल कैरेक्टर्स ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स हैं जो कि स्टार्ट होते हैं प्यूबर्टी पीरियड से, थ्रू विच easily boy and girl can be distinguished from each other via their physical appearance. Now let us see what are primary sexual characteristics and secondary sexual characteristics. Primary sexual characteristics are those characters that we are getting at the time of birth, that is presence of gonads. Gonads matlab reproductive organs at the time of birth. In case of male, presence of testes and penis are the primary sexual characters, and in case of girls or we can say females, presence of ovaries are the primary sexual characters. One thing you have to remember that these testes and ovaries are there at the time of birth, but they are inactive and it gets mature at the time of puberty period only. Mature होना मतलब that कि these gonads will start producing gametes. Testes will produce sperm and ovaries will produce ovum. But remember that these gametes will be produced if the hormones are secreted by the respective gonads. That is, testes will secrete testosterone and ovaries will secrete estrogen and progesterone. तभी ये gametes produce हो सकते हैं, and these hormones are produced at the time of puberty period. So जब भी hormone production start होगा उसके बाद ये gamete का production start होगा, and this is what the role of hormone in the reproduction. Sperms will be produced through the process of spermatogenesis and ovum will be produced with the help of oogenesis process. You don't need to remember the name of this process, but this is for the general knowledge. And the production of these gametes, that is sperms and ovums, will be taking place from the puberty period itself. That is why this is considered to be the secondary sexual characters. Now, one by one, we will see secondary sexual characteristics in boys and girls. So, let us start with the definition of secondary sexual characters. A physical characteristics that is developing at the puberty, which distinguishes between the sexes. But remember, this point is not directly involved in reproduction process. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर कोई एक सेकेंडरी सेक्शुअल कैरेक्टर कोई भी एक इंडिविजुअल में, वो फिर वो गर्ल हो या बॉय हो, अगर उसमें नहीं मिलता है, इट डजंट मीन दैट पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल इज नॉट कैपेबल ऑफ डूइंग रिप्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस. ये बट ऑब्वियस है कि सब में सारे के सारे सेकेंडरी सेक्शुअल कैरेक्टर्स नहीं भी मिलते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये आपको एक एक्सेप्ट करना है कि सारे के सारे सेकेंडरी सेक्शुअल मिलने पर ही कोई पर्टिकुलर बंदा रिप्रोडक्शन कैरी कर सकता है. दैट इज नॉट ट्रू. These secondary sexual characteristics are therefore distinguishing the two sexes, or we can say two genders, that is girl and boy. Spatially, it is also fact that these are the indication for the reproduction capability. But ये पूरा का पूरा जज नहीं करेगा कोई किसी भी इंसान को कि ये पर्टिकुलर बंदा इनफर्टाइल है या फर्टाइल है. अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग द डेफिनेशन. फिजिकल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स दैट डेवलप एट द प्यूबर्टी पीरियड विच डिस्टिंग्विशिंग टू सेक्सेस. इट इज नोन एज सेकेंडरी सेक्शुअल कैरेक्टर्स. नाउ वी विल सी सेकेंडरी सेक्शुअल कैरेक्टर्स इन बॉयज. सो हियर इज द different characteristics that are found in boys at the time of puberty. The first one is height. So here the boys are generally taller than the girls. You will find rapid increase in height and weight in boys than the girls. The rate of growth may vary from person to person, but generally girls grow faster than the boys, but both reach their maximum height around 18 years of age. Next, you will also get some changes on your face. You may get pimples, or we can say acne. It is much more common in adolescent boys and girls both. Then voice. Generally in boys, voice gets deepened. Why it gets deepens? मतलब वो एकदम harsh होता है boys का voice. क्यों होता है? तो ड्यू टू द इंक्रीज्ड साइज ऑफ लैरिंग्स. द वॉइस बॉक्स और लैरिंग्स इंक्रीजेज इन साइज ड्यूरिंग द प्यूबर्टी पीरियड, एंड ड्यू टू दैट इट रिजल्ट्स इन द चेंज इन वॉइस. And this enlarged larynx, or we can say increased size of larynx, can be observed as a lump, and that lump is called as Adam's apple, and that is found in the neck region. and this Adam's apple is more frequent in boys than the girls. गर्ल्स में आपको ऐसा एडम्स एप्पल करके नहीं दिखेगा क्योंकि उसमें लैरिंक्स की साइज इंक्रीज नहीं होती है, जबकि बॉयज में इंक्रीज होने की वजह से ये एडम्स एप्पल दिखता है. During puberty, sweat and oil glands in the body becomes very active and cause increased sweating. That is why you will find more sweating in your armpits, and that is why it is more preferable to have bath twice a day. Then next characteristic is growth of body hair. During puberty period, hair develop under the armpits, in the pubic region. Pubic region मतलब on the genital area, as well as arms and legs in both boys and girls. दोनों में hair का growth मिलेगा. But boys also develop facial hair, that is mustache and beard, while girls do not have this kind of hair growth on their face. And boys also have growth of hair on their chest. Next is development of reproductive organs. In case of boys, the testis and penis develop completely. This penis and testis gets bigger in size, and this testis will start producing sperm with the help of testosterone hormone. So these are the secondary sexual characteristics which are found in boys, that is increase in height, on face pimples development, or we can say acne is found. Then private organs get bigger and start producing gametes. Then development of body hair, which is much more in boys rather than girls. Then increased activity of sweat and oil glands. Then development of Adam's apple. These are the secondary sexual characters of boys, through which one can easily distinguish a boy and a girl. Now we will see the secondary sexual characters of female, or we can say girls. First of all, how will we define the secondary sexual characters in girls or female? So same is the definition, that sexual maturity of female is termed as secondary sexual characters of female. Here are the secondary sexual characters of female. Few are common as we discussed in boys, that is the increased activity of sweat gland and oil gland, then growth of hair under armpits and in the genital area, or we can say in between the legs. Other than these, many characteristics gets different. Let us discuss those characteristics. So first of all, face. On face, you may get pimples. So this is same characteristic that we discussed in boys. So this is common secondary sexual characteristic in boys and girls, that both develop pimples or acne on their face due to increased activity of oil glands. Then sweat. So this is also similar characteristic in boys and girls, that due to increased activity of sweat gland, more sweating is found in adolescent, girl or boy. Then this next one is height. So generally height gets increased during this adolescence period, or we can say puberty period. In girls also, rapid increase in height and weight is found. The rate of growth may vary from person to person, as I discussed earlier. Girls grow faster than the boys, but अगर height की comparison की जाए तो generally boys की height ज़्यादा रहेगी girls से, तो boys are much more taller than the girls. Then next is development of breast, or we can say mammary gland. These mammary glands produces milk, and due to development of this mammary gland inside the breast, size of breast increases. Growth of mammary gland is very much important in mammals, because mammals generally feed their child with the help of milk, mother's milk, and this milk is produced by the mammary gland. And that is why these mammary glands are also known as milk producing gland. This secondary sexual character, that is enlargement of breast, is found in females. Next to that is the growth of hair. Hair generally grows in your armpits, on your legs and in between your legs. This is common secondary sexual characters which is found in boys and girls. Next to that, during the puberty period, girls got their periods and that is known as menstruation. What is menstruation? That we will see in another video. But अभी के लिए सिर्फ इतना समझो कि जब भी ओवम प्रोडक्शन होता है, ठीक है, और प्रोडक्शन होने के बाद जब भी उसका फर्टिलाइजेशन नहीं होता है तब वो ओवम डेड होके फीमेल की बॉडी से बाहर निकल जाता है और उसके साथ साथ ब्लड रिलीज होता है और वो ब्लड रिलीज होने की प्रोसेस को और वी कैन से वो ब्लीडिंग की प्रोसेस को जो वजाइना से होती है उसको बोला जाता है मेंस्ट्रुएशन. मोस्ट ऑफ द गर्ल्स मस्ट हैव गॉट देयर पीरियड्स एट दिस एज. उनको तो मालूम ही होगा कि व्हाट आर पीरियड्स, बट साइंटिफिकली what is menstruation that we will see in next chapter, because in that chapter we will understand first of all female reproductive system properly and then we will understand the menstruation process. अभी के लिए सिर्फ इतना समझो कि ब्लीडिंग होती है वजाइना से, उसको menstruation बोला जाता है and this is found in females only. Understood everyone? Now again we will be revising the secondary sexual characteristics in boys and girls. Here you can see the image. Over here in male and female secondary sexual characters as well as primary sexual characters are enlisted. Along with that similarities are also enlisted. Similarity in sense के सेकेंडरी सेक्सुअल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक मेल और फीमेल में सिमिलर कौन कौन सी है, तो ये आपको याद रखने में और ज़्यादा इजी रहेगा. तो सिमिलरिटीज़ कौन सी है, तो कि प्यूबिक हेयर ग्रोथ, देन ऑयली स्किन ड्यू टू इंक्रीज्ड एक्टिविटी ऑफ ऑयल ग्लैंड, देन वॉइस चेंज. In case of boys, voice get deepens, while in case of girls, voice becomes soft. While acne formation on the face, then increase in height, increase in body odor. Why body odor gets increased during the adolescence period? Because sweat glands are also actively working during this period, and due to that more perspiration you will find, and due to more sweat body odor will also increases. So these are the similar secondary sexual characters which are getting developed in male and female both during the adolescence period. Now which characteristic gets differ? So that I am going to revise again, that in case of male primary sexual characteristic is what? So maturation of gonads, that is testis, and enlargement of penis is found. Other than this primary sexual characteristic, secondary sexual characteristic में क्या होगा, तो formation of Adam's apple. Boys also develop facial hair, that is mustache and beard and hair on the chest. Other than this, broadening of shoulders and more muscular mass development is there in case of boys. If we talk about females, then primary sexual characteristic involves increase in the size of vagina, then ovaries will start producing hormone, that is estrogen and progesterone, and then ovary will start producing mature ovum. As is part of secondary sexual characters, in case of girls, hips bone widens, development of breast is found, distribution of fat to hips and body gets curvier more than the boys, and menstruation will start in case of female at the puberty period. So I hope you understood the secondary sexual characteristic in male and female both, what are the similarities and what are the differences. Remember this point that you have to remember each and every secondary sexual characteristic which I have enlisted over here. Now we will see the emotional changes that occurs during puberty period. So here are the list of emotional changes that occurs. Don't worry, these are normal. Due to increase in hormone level, your mood will get swing, you may get irritation, then you may feel awkward or embarrassed due to change occurring in your body. Then you may have attraction towards opposite sex. Opposite sex मतलब opposite gender. Puberty is also the phase during which one has a great capacity to learn and one's way of thinking matures. ऐसा नहीं है कि बुरी चीज़ें ही होती है, साथ साथ में अच्छी चीज़ें भी होती है. You may get mature enough to what is right and what is wrong for you. During this age, मतलब teenagers will start thinking independently and they will learn हाउ टू मेक डिसीजंस. जैसे कि मैंने बोला कि मैच्योर हो जाते हैं एडोलसेंट ये एज में. एडोलसेंस की एज में, प्यूबर्टी की एज आते ही वन विल बिकम मैच्योर इनफ टू अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग. इसके साथ साथ कुछ टाइम पे आप कंफ्यूज भी होने लगते हो. और ये तो बट ऑब्वियस है कि अगर हम अपने आप से कोई डिसीजन लेते हैं तो थोड़ा बहुत कंफ्यूजन तो लगा रहता है. बट ड्यूरिंग दिस फेज you will also solve your confusion by your own. But हाँ, अगर ज़्यादा confusion है तो आप अपने elders की advice ले सकते हो. So all these changes are normal and these are a part of your growth. So अगर ऐसे कोई changes आप में दिखते हैं आपको तो टेंशन लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Due to change in hormonal level, these changes are normal, but you have to understand how to tackle the situation. Now let us see what kind of nutritional requirements adolescent require. So here are the nutritional requirement for the adolescent boy and girls. Adolescent boy or adolescent girl must have balanced diet. Balanced diet क्या है वो आपको पता है. Adolescent boys and girls must take milk, green leafy vegetables, all kind of fruits etc. मतलब गर्ल्स स्पेशली कि जो मुझे ये सब्ज़ी अच्छी नहीं लगती, वो सब्ज़ी अच्छी नहीं लगती, वो उनको छोड़ना पड़ेगा और उनको सब कुछ खाना पड़ेगा. बिकॉज दीज आर गुड सोर्स ऑफ प्रोटीन्स, विटामिन्स एंड मिनरल्स. Adolescent girls must consume food that are rich in iron, calcium and zinc because during this phase these adolescent girls will start menstruation, and as menstruation will start their nutritional requirements must be enough to have iron, calcium and zinc source. So girls, please consider this point as important one, that you have to consume the food which are having this kind of nutritional requirements. And yes, you have to avoid junk food. Consuming too much junk food should be avoided as these are not having important nutrients like proteins, vitamins and minerals. आप थोड़ा बहुत खा सकते हो मगर completely उसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट रहना that is not good idea. Along with nutritional requirement, personal hygiene is very much important during the adolescence period. As we discussed in secondary sexual characters that increased activity of sweat gland is there, and due to that more sweat is produced during this phase. So this sweating may become a major problem at this stage, and due to this sweating infection can be easily spread. Bacteria multiply rapidly in sweat and cause bad odor. So to get rid of this bad odor and sweating problem, one can manage this odor by bathing daily and wearing clear clothes as we all are doing. It is very much important to keep the genital area clean, because if infection will get spread in the genital area then it will be very difficult to cure that problem, because that part is very sensitive for boys as well as for girls. Especially girls के लिए तो clean रखना बहुत ही important है, because during this phase they will start their menstruation. Due to increase in oil gland, activity of oil gland, more problems are there of pimples or acne. So to get rid of this acne problem, wash your face with mild non-oily soap at least twice or thrice in a day, so that you may overcome this problem. और फिर भी अगर ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं होती है एंड इफ यू रिक्वायर मेडिकल अटेंशन देन यू नीड टू कंसल्ट अ स्पेशलिस्ट. During this phase, girls will start their periods, or we can say girls will start menstruating. So girls must be aware of sanitary pad and tampons and their use, मतलब how to use the sanitary pad and tampons should be known to each and every girls, because they will start their menstruation. Not only girls but boys should also be aware of this sanitary pad and tampons, so that awareness can be spread into the society. So please take care yourself during this adolescence period. You all are moving through this phase only. You all are adolescent, you all are teenagers. So each and everything that we discussed during this chapter, that is important for you guys to make yourself healthy. हेल्थ के बारे में तो अभी समझ में आ गया, मगर ये एज में अच्छी आदतों के साथ साथ कई बार बुरी आदतें भी लग जाती है. सो हियर वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द एडिक्शन. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट आर एडिक्टिव सब्सटेंसेस? तो बहुत सारे सब्सटेंसेस ऐसे हैं कि जिसका हम यूज़ करने की जगह पे उसको एब्यूज़ करने लगते हैं. सो दैट सब्सटेंस एब्यूज़ इज़ अ कॉमन प्रॉब्लम अमोंग द एडोलसेंट ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ एडिक्टिव सब्सटेंसेस आर सिगरेट, गुटखा, alcohol, pan masala. These all substances are very much harmful to a person's health, and when the same substances are consumed on regular basis, they becomes highly addictive. One will become highly addictive to substances, and that is what the addictive substances are. Other than this alcohol, cigarette and all, other substances like marijuana, cocaine, which are said to be the drugs. What are drugs? These are the chemical substances that produces physical, mental, behavioral or emotional changes in the user. If you will consume these drugs, then you will lose your balance, mental balance, health balance, behavioral balance, and lots of changes would be there in your emotions, and that would be harmful to you. Use of a drug for purposes other than medicinal use is called drug abuse. What are drug abuse? तो ड्रग्स को एब्यूज करना, मतलब उसको प्रॉपरली यूज न करना, उसको बोला जाता है ड्रग एब्यूज. तो जो भी ड्रग्स आपको एज अ मेडिकामेंट प्रिस्क्राइब की जाती है, वो डोज को छोड़ के अगर आप वो सेम ड्रग हाई डोज में लेते हो, तब उसको बोला जाता है ड्रग्स का एब्यूज करना, ड्रग्स को मिसयूज करना, एंड तब ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स आप में देखी जाएगी. यू माइट हैव वॉच्ड सर्टेन मूवी जिसमें ड्रग का एब्यूज दिखाया गया है, लाइक फैशन. नाउ वी विल सी व्हाट इज ड्रग एब्यूज. तो ड्रग एब्यूज हार्म्स द बॉडी सीरियसली. Once a person starts taking drugs, they develop physical or psychological dependence, complete dependence on them, and this dependence is called addiction, and that is termed as drug addiction, which is very difficult for people to stop taking drugs. If you have watched संजू मूवी, then संजू मूवी में दिखाया गया है कि कैसे ड्रग का उसको एडिक्शन लग जाता है एंड फिर वो कैसे अपने आप को क्योर करता है. इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर द पर्सन टू लीव दैट हैबिट. सो ड्रग एडिक्शन इज नथिंग बट हैबिट ऑफ टेकिंग ड्रग्स ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस. सो इट इज़ वेरी important to say no to drugs and avoid them at all cost. And already I discussed examples of drugs like cocaine and marijuana. These are the few examples of drugs that you have to remember as far as your syllabus is concerned. उसको छोड़ के भी बहुत सारे ड्रग्स के एग्जाम्पल्स हैं जो कि हम डिस्कस नहीं करने वाले हैं. ठीक है, तो बीइंग एडोलसेंट यू हैव टू सी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट विच हैबिट इज गुड फॉर यू एंड विच हैबिट इज़ बैड फॉर यू. जो भी हैबिट आपके लिए अच्छी नहीं है, आपकी हेल्थ के लिए अच्छी नहीं है, आपकी फैमिली के लिए अच्छी नहीं है, वो हैबिट को हमें देखना भी नहीं चाहिए. एंड वन मोर थिंग, अपने कांटेक्ट ऐसे बनाओ, अपना ग्रुप ऐसे बनाओ कि जिसमें हमारे जैसे लोग होते हैं. अगर किसी भी आपके फ्रेंड को ये आदत है तो ये एज में फ्रेंड्स के साथ साथ हमें भी वो आदत लग जाती है. सो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू चूज़ अ फ्रेंड. तो ऐसा फ्रेंड चूज़ करो जो हमारे जैसा है, जो हमारे जैसे फैमिली को बिलोंग करता है, जिसकी आदतें हमारे जैसी है और अच्छी आदतें हैं. अगर कोई पर्सन आपको लगता है कि वो बुरा है और उसकी आदतें अच्छी नहीं है, देन लीव दैट पर्सन फॉर लाइफ टाइम, क्योंकि वो तो बिगड़ा हुआ ही है, आपको भी बिगाड़ेगा. One more disadvantage of having drug addiction, that is AIDS. People who use drugs are more at risk of being infected with HIV, that is causing AIDS. First of all, let us see the full form of AIDS. It is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. ये full form आपको याद रखना है. And the causative agent of this AIDS is HIV. It is ह्यूमन इम्यूनोडेफिशिएंसी वायरस. तो HIV का भी फुल फॉर्म आपको याद रखना है. सो दिस इज़ वन मोर डिसएडवांटेज ऑफ ड्रग एडिक्शन कि अगर आप ड्रग एडिक्टेड हो तो आपको HIV इन्फेक्शन भी हो सकता है, मतलब एड्स भी हो सकता है. एंड इट इज़ द डेडली सिंड्रोम. अगर एक बार HIV का इन्फेक्शन हो गया फिर बाद में डेथ फिक्स ही है, बिकॉज इट इज़ कलेक्शन ऑफ मैनी डिजीज. And that is why it is termed as syndrome. This virus can be spreaded. That is what transmission of HIV is done through the infected syringe. अगर कोई ड्रग एडिक्टेड पर्सन है जो कि HIV पॉजिटिव है, उसने जो सीरींज से ड्रग ली है, अगर सेम सीरींज कोई हेल्दी पर्सन के लिए यूज़ की जाती है तो उसको भी HIV का इन्फेक्शन लग सकता है. Then through the sexual contact with the infected person, HIV can be spreaded. This HIV can be spreaded from the infected mother to the breastfeeding child. मतलब जो बच्चा ब्रेस्ट फीडिंग के ऊपर है वो बच्चे को भी इन्फेक्शन लग सकता है अगर उसकी माँ HIV पॉजिटिव है तो. देन थ्रू दी ब्लड प्रोडक्ट्स, मतलब अगर आपने ब्लड डोनेट किया और आप HIV पॉजिटिव हो तो जिसकी बॉडी में वो ब्लड जिसके लिए वो ब्लड यूज़ किया जाता है वो पर्सन को भी HIV पॉजिटिव आ सकता है. देन फ्रॉम द इन्फेक्टेड प्रेग्नेंट मदर टू हर इन्फंट, मतलब अगर कोई लेडी प्रेग्नेंट है एंड इफ शी इज़ इन्फेक्टेड विद द HIV तो उसके इन्फंट को, मतलब जो उसके यूट्रस में ग्रो कर रहा है वो बच्चे को भी HIV पॉजिटिव हो सकता है. सो दीज आर दी वेरियस मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ HIV. बट हियर वी आर सपोज टू डिस्कस दिस एड्स विद द कनेक्शन ऑफ ड्रग एडिक्शन. सो बीइंग एडोलसेंट we must spread the awareness about the cause of HIV, and we must say no to drugs to save ourselves, to save our family and to save the society. So here is the end of our chapter. I hope being adolescent you will understand your responsibility and you will show maturity in taking each and every decision. Whenever you find any problem or confusion, you will take advice of your elders. So take care of your family, of the society, and of course yourself. And don't forget to read the chapter from the textbook. Thank you.